West 41 in Cherville, Indiana.
My name is Michelle Hussey, and we're here on behalf of the American Red Cross of Northwest Indiana. Today we are celebrating heroes. This event is to honor the heroes of Northwest Indiana and to celebrate the mission of the Red Cross.
Tonight is a fantastic event in which we honor our local heroes. These will be people that saved the life of another, sometimes putting their own lives online in order to do that.
This event came about because of 9/11, and 9/11 was looking at how do we recognize not only heroes on a national level but at the local level, and the Red Cross attempted to do that in identifying individuals throughout our community who have done heroic events throughout the year, and then they identify them and bring them here and recognize them for their efforts and all the good things that they've done in this community.
A hero by definition is someone who helps somebody. I think Abraham Lincoln, when you talk about troops, said the final full measure of devotion is to give your life for your country. And we're honoring two young men tonight who have given their lives for our country and our way of life and our freedom. And tonight is about honoring our troops, our men and women over there who are doing a job for freedom. And that's a hero. And a hero is the person on the street that pulls somebody out of a burning home, that helps somebody in distress. Those are heroes. And we have a lot of them in this community, and that's what makes this a great place to live in.
To save a life of a fellow friend, a relative, whatever it might be. In our particular case, we had one of our workers who was able to get actively involved and really helped with one of our customers. And it's just a wonderful opportunity to recognize regular people stepping up and saying, I too can make a difference here in Northern Indiana.
We are very fortunate to be able to honor about 33 individuals. Unfortunately, we have 4 fallen heroes, 2 police officers, and 2 military that we will honor their memories this evening also. But the other 28 are a little bit more uplifting, where they've put either their Red Cross skills to use to help save somebody's life, or somebody who had no skills at all, just reacting to a disaster or an emergency, which is what the Red Cross does.
The definition of a hero is so broad. Can you tell me a little bit about what you looked for in some of the recipients tonight?
Well, we had a committee that took all the applications in, and what we tried to do was find somebody who went above, because some individuals respond to disasters and emergencies all the time. But what we tried to do was find the individual who went above and beyond the call of duty, and then also something that showed just the instinct of trying to help your fellow neighbor.
Tell me a little bit about some of the recipients that are receiving an award tonight.
Well, did you guys get to meet little Bobby Bodner yet? Well, Bobby's story is really quite uplifting. Bobby is a 5-year-old little boy that went shopping with his grandmother in Hammond. She fell unconscious in the parking lot. He wrestled himself out of his car seat and was able to go get help for his grandmother, and came back out, rifled through her purse, was able to find her identification, and then not only that, he was able to ride with his grandmother in the ambulance, and then later that night take his grandfather back to the parking lot to show him where the car was parked. So it's just a cute little story, but that's just one example where an individual just instinctively does what they're supposed to do to help individuals in the community, and I think it just is so well represented by a 5-year-old who really doesn't think twice about what he needs to do.
Drove to the store, went to get him out of the car, and I remember nothing after that. He ran into the store, told him his grandmother was laying outside and needed help, and they came out and found me, but he knew just what to do. He had to get into the store and get the people out to help me, and I was unconscious. I don't even remember them picking me up and taking me in the store.
How do you feel about what your grandson did for you?
He's my little hero.
He's your little angel.
Yes, he is. But he spends a lot of time with Grandma, and we're really proud of him. Yes.
Bobby, can you tell me why you're here tonight?
Because when my grandma fell, he sits out of the car on the ground, then I saved her.
Did you call the police?
No, they said what, the people said what, then they called the police, and the police ride through the ambulance.
You did such a great job. Do you know that? You must love your grandma a whole lot, huh?
Yeah.
I was reading meters over in Hobart and came across a house that was on fire, and myself and a neighbor, we got the lady out of the house and made sure she was okay and shut off the gas in the house and tried to make it as safe as possible for her.
Now, how do you feel about receiving an award such as you are tonight?
I don't know. I just, I think it's nice. I also think it's something that anybody would do. I mean, but I think it's really nice that they do this.
I'm an EMT with a prompt ambulance service. I responded to a call where a worker was injured on a silo in Griffith. We did a rescue operation with the Griffith Fire Department, rescued him from that silo and brought him to the hospital. It's found out that he did suffer a broken back, so it took a while, but we got him down and safely, and I don't know how he's doing now, but we got him there to the hospital safely.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Red Cross, Brian?
Well, the Red Cross in Northwest Indiana covers actually Lake, Jasper, and Newton counties. Our service area responds in all those counties. Most recently, we responded to the fires, the apartment fires in Merrillville, where a lot of families were displaced. So a lot of times may not be the first on the scene, but we're second or third behind the police and fire, and we're helping families that suddenly, maybe in the case of a fire, have lost their home and worried about being displaced. So we provide them with temporary quarters, and we help them in the event they need counseling or any other services or support they may need.
Now, say if I wanted to volunteer for the Red Cross, how would I go about doing something like that?
Well, you would contact our local office here in Merrillville, ask for Tula Gogolak, our public support officer, or Gordon Johnson, our executive director, and tell them you'd like to volunteer. Or you'd like to donate blood. That's another option.
And I hope you enjoyed this evening's segment, a wonderful segment, I might add, where we got to honor people from Northwest Indiana. My name is Michelle Hussey, and I'm with Around the Region.